Hey guys, it's Kendra, and today I want to talk to you about something that I think everyone faces at some point in their lives or another, and that is discouragement. Today I'm feeling kind of discouraged. Well, I think a lot of it is just coming from the fact that I'm really tired. I wake up really early to go to school, and then I'm gone all day, and then if we run errands afterwards, I'm even more tired. So I think a lot of it has to do with just the fact that I'm tired. But I also think that there are a lot of other factors that make me discouraged. Like, in all honesty, I thought I was feeling more depressed, but what I've learned about depression is that it's anger directed towards yourself. And I don't feel angry at myself or anything like that. I don't feel like I didn't perform well today or whatever. But I think just kind of going through what happened for me today might help me figure out why I'm feeling this way. So I think the first thing is, like I said, I'm really tired. So for me, I'm an introvert, and being an introvert means that I lose energy very much when I'm out socially and I'm doing things with a bunch of other people. So going to school is a very exhausting thing for me because I'm around people all day. I think the second thing that kind of made me feel discouraged was today I did feel a little bit of anxiety again. I haven't told you much about my history with anxiety, just that I've had it and that I still do have it sometimes, but I've been doing a lot better compared to where I was initially, maybe 6 months ago, and that is something that I want to talk more about, is my story as to how it came to have anxiety or how it showed up for me. But today I felt a little bit of anxiety kicking in for me. And the first thing that made me feel anxious was actually I had a quiz today at school, and I was worried that I was going to be late to my class because it's an 8 a.m. class, and getting there, there's a lot of traffic. So I was worried I wasn't going to show up on time, and I hate being late because I feel like everyone's looking at me when I walk into the room. Do you guys ever feel like that? Because I hate being late because of it, and I know why. A long time ago when I was in grade school, I would go to Sunday school class, and every time I would be late, the teacher and the students, my fellow Sunday schoolers, would sing the late song at me. It was just embarrassing for me. They would sing this song and make fun of me, and it wasn't ever intended to be mean or malicious. It's just that since I'm a sensitive human being, it did affect me, and I guess it's affected me long term because to this day I hate being late, so I didn't want to be late for school today. So I was fine for a while in class. I enjoyed the class, although I did feel kind of uncomfortable at times because I have this thing about not wanting to get up in the middle of class to leave and go use the restroom or calm myself down even, because I feel like I'm disturbing the class and people are looking at me once again. I'm not very comfortable with it, but I've started to get over it as of late. After the class was almost like 3/4 of the way through, I decided I was gonna get up and go use the restroom because I needed to. And so I came back and we started on the quiz as soon as I got back. So I pulled out my stuff and I put my things below the desk, and then when I got the test, I started to feel that anxiety again, like where my mind couldn't think. Well, of course my mind couldn't think. I felt like I couldn't think properly, and I was just looking at the questions, and for a few minutes I had a hard time understanding what I was reading. It was like, what do these words mean? It was just scary because, you know, when you get anxious, things don't make sense anymore. I think I tried to talk to myself a little bit to get myself to calm down and to just focus on the question and not freak out about it. So I did get through it. I mean, it was just a quiz, so I really shouldn't have been all that stressed about it, but it was. And it was only 15 questions, but still it kind of got me going for a little bit. And the truth is about tests and quizzes for me is that I see them as like this definition of my worth or something, where I have to perform and I have to be good enough and I have to get the A, or I'm a failure. And that's just not true, and that's something that I think maybe a lot of people deal with, so I'm not alone in that, where they feel like they have to get good grades in order to feel good about themselves. And that's something that I've been working on a lot lately with me and my definitions of my worth. Because as a Christian, my worth doesn't come from any grade I get on a test or a quiz. I almost said my grade. My worth comes from what God says about me. And according to His Word, I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, and I am a daughter of His. So I have all the worth in the world, and there's nothing I can do to be worth more than what I'm worth now. As a reminder to you guys and to myself, that is what your worth is in Christ. And there were some other things throughout the day that kind of got me discouraged. Just, there's always that stuff going on in the back of my mind where I'm concerned about what am I gonna do with my life, I know that's such a big question, right? I just worry sometimes about where am I going, what am I becoming, who am I becoming, what kind of career do I want to pursue, and what makes me feel like this is why I'm here. And I know that one of my ultimate reasons for being and for living is to bring God glory and to be who He's called me to be and to serve other people. But I don't know yet what career I want to go into, and I know that I don't need to know right at this point, but I'm a typical college student. I worry about that sometimes, where it's just like, I don't know what I'm gonna be. I don't know what I want to do. I don't know where I want to go to school. I don't know what classes I need to take next in order to get to my goals and my aspirations, and just it becomes a big whirlwind of thoughts and fears too. But the truth about that, for all of you who are worried about that just like I am, is that God has it all figured out. I don't need to have everything all figured out because He already does. And I'm not going to go down the wrong path because I am seeking after Him. And He can't really direct my steps unless I'm taking steps. I mean, it's not always going to be that big sign from the heavens saying, this is the path you must take. It's like, sometimes it's just in the small everyday choices where your path is set. And I forget sometimes that there really is no alternate path for me. God already knows what I'm going to do. God already knows what His plans are for me. And as long as I keep seeking after Him and I keep talking to Him and putting Him first, I'm not going to go wrong in the way of what His plan is for my life. Because God is a good God. He loves me, He loves you, and He wants what's ultimately going to be the best thing for your life, even though life hurts and is hard sometimes and you feel discouraged. So never lose hope, you guys, because there's always hope. That's just kind of me venting. So thanks for watching, you guys. I hope this maybe helped encourage you. I'm feeling better personally, because talking about this stuff kind of helps me sort out my feelings and my thoughts and just figure out the truth. Thanks again, guys, for watching. I hope that you enjoyed the video. I hope it encouraged you, and I'll be seeing you later, okay? Bye.